So this is my oldest UFO. I pulled it out of the cupboard. I was taking it to sew with friends this morning, but it's a snow day, so I'm doing it here. And I honestly have not opened this box in probably 3 years. So this quilt is my very first quilt. I picked it up and designed it as a very first quilt before I discovered guilds, before I discovered Facebook and Instagram and quilting buddies. I thought I was reinventing the wheel, but it turns out, too much to my disappointment, this is a very common pattern. But anyways, let's see what we've got here. So, got extra fabric. I have sewn squares. I've got strips. This. Oh my God, look at this. I have almost a finished quilt. Why in the world have I not sewn this? This is crazy. This is obviously my next project I'm working on. So, looking at these pieces, I can now realize why I stopped. I was a first-time quilter. I had problems sewing my edges. Some of the things were flipped back and forth, and I can see my points are less than can be desired, less than I wanted, and I just got overwhelmed with my lack of skill. But I now know better. A finished quilt is better than a pieces in a box. So I am just going to quickly finish this over the next month. Okay, so I've laid out the quilt squares and it's looking pretty good. You know, everything's matching up. Not perfect, but it was my first quilt. And then I get to here and things kind of go off the rails. And I guess this is why I paused. There's a lot of ripping out that must happen. I've got the top 2 squares, they're on wrong. Lots of triangles on backwards. Here I was trying to reinvent the wheel and realized I should have just followed some directions somewhere. Anyways, still not too bad. Closer than, pretty close to completion. I think I can get this done this month. A little bit at a time. It's going to be one big quilt. Those are 12-inch squares, and I've got 8 of each. I don't know what I was thinking. Obviously, I was a first-time quilter. Learned a lot.